There isn't much more terrifying in Bioshock than when Elizabeth shouts out, "I see a handyman!" They are a devastatingly powerful foe, but in this video I'm going to be showing you how you can take them down quickly and easily. So let's get killing. So how are we going to take this handyman down? When in combat with a handyman, I tend to have the bucking bronco vigor equipped, and I tend to have most importantly, the murder of crows equipped. Now the reason I have the bucking bronco is because it's a very quick way of getting rid of any other of the smaller men that might be running around, because they can obviously pick you off while you are tackling a handyman. But the crows is the vigor that we are going to use most importantly to take the handyman down. Now you need to prepare for these fights, and if that means you see the handyman and you have to leg it, then that's fine, then you leg it, but you need to make sure you're on maximum health and most importantly maximum salts. And the more of the salt upgrades you've been able to take during the game, the easier this will be, because you won't need to recharge as often or run away to recap. To fill your salts up again. You're also going to need the right upgrade to make this job easier as well, and the one we're looking for is the Crow's Boost, which will increase the stun duration that the crows give. This means that you can spend longer firing and less time firing the crows, and of course it means you're going to need less salt in total to keep him stunned for longer. And the good news is that this is actually quite a cheap boost as well. It's only 555, which is far less than some of the ones that cost you 1,600 and things like that. You're also going to need a weapon with a high amount of damage, so don't be using the machine gun, or just even though it's not a shotgun. I mean, go for something stronger like a volley gun or an RPG or or the cannon. You know, something that really packs a punch. And where possible, of course, have taken the damage upgrades for those weapons as well, so you're doing as much damage as possible with a high damaging gun. And if you've got any of the extra pieces of gear as well to push up your damage, that is going to be helpful as well. Now think about the location that you actually want to take the handyman on, because you can run away, you can use the sky hooks, you can decide where you really want to take the handyman on. It needs to be a place which is pretty open, because what you definitely don't want to do is get yourself caught in a corner or with your back to something. Because if you get jammed, he's just going to punch on you, and there'll be nothing you can do about it. The ideal location is going to be a big open space with a few pillars that you can duck behind if you need to, with either health and salts nearby or a dollar bill machine. Dollar bill machine is obviously the best option, because then you can just keep returning to it again and again. So try and set up this conflict to be in a location which is going to benefit you the most and benefit him the least. So now we're ready. The handyman is coming in. We've got our upgraded crows equipped. We've got ourselves almost full salts and almost full health, and we're in a location where he is going to be in the open, and we've got a high damaging volley gun ready. We've also, just making things quite easier for ourselves, we've got that decoy activated as well, which will keep him turning around. And then the technique is simple. We fire the crows, we launch a big volley into him. We fire the crows, we launch a big volley into him. Now remember, of course, his chest, his heart is the most vulnerable place, so as soon as you get the opportunity, move round in front of him. But of course, if you initially want to stun him from behind, that is fine as well. Keep an eye on your salts, keep an eye on your health, and just keep going. Crows, fire, 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 fire. Crows, fire, 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 fire. And when you need to withdraw, when you need to move back, do it, because if he does get on top of you, he will kill you very, very quickly. Here's the advantages of having a machine here, but of course it doesn't have to be a machine. It could just be a box of health kits, or some salt that Elizabeth has brought in through one of the tears. And then again, we're back to the crows. He's stunned. We fire, fire, fire. Where possible, give him an opportunity to turn around and face you before stunning. You do have a little split second there to stun him. We fire, fire, fire. We use the crows again. We keep firing, and eventually down he goes. Okay, now to make things even easier for myself at this point, if I had completely cleared the level of other enemies, it would have been even simpler, but thanks to a nifty bit of rocket dodging and running away, I was able to survive the battle. So that's how we take down the handyman. That's one of many methods, of course. Lots of people use the invincibility jumping off the high wire technique, and some people try and use electricity and things like that. But for me, that is the most consistent and easy way of taking down the Handyman. Thanks for watching. Please like the video if you enjoyed it, and subscribe for the latest tutorials and videos from the Adipose. Take care. See you soon. Bye bye.